In this class, we are going to discuss about NOR implementation, right? So here, already we discussed about NAND implementation. So, so what are the procedure we are having in that NAND implementation and which gates we are using in that NAND implementation means that already we discussed. So that means in NAND implementation, we are using the form in the form. We are using the Boolean expression in the form of SOP, right? So exactly in our implementation opposite to the NAND implementation. Okay, that means here we are following the three rules, right? So for NAND implementation, the first rule is nothing but whatever we are taking the Boolean expression that must and should in the form of SOP. Okay, so and the next step is nothing but first we have to implement the logic diagram for that expression, whatever we are taking the Boolean expression we have to implement that in logic diagram. So after that, any that means it is in the form of SOP means sum terms and product terms we are having in that. For the product terms we can implement by using the logic operator as AND gate, and for the sum terms we are taking the OR gate, right? So like this AND gates and OR gates. So in this the next step, whatever we are having the AND gates and OR gates, that will be converted into NAND gates completely like this, right? So AND gates and OR gates we have to convert. Okay, that means if any single variable we are having, that is also converted to the complement, okay, by using of NAND gate. Okay, so like this we can follow the some rules in to implement the NAND function, right? So like this way, in our implementation the same rules we are following. Okay, whatever the rules we are having in NAND implementation, that the same rules we are following in, we will follow in our implementation. Okay, but except the one thing is nothing but to implement any Boolean function with NOR gates. Okay, it requires that the function be simplified in product of sum. That is the difference. Okay, so in NAND implementation we are taking the expression in the form of SOP, right? So in NOR implementation means that Boolean expression we have to implement by using NOR gates means compulsory that expression in the form of product of sum. Okay, so this NOR function is the dual of the NAND function. Okay, so this POS expression, let us take one example for this. F is equals to, I am considering one example here like this, A plus B into C plus D into E. Okay, just check it, is it SOP form or POS form? SOP is nothing but sum of product, but here product of sum is nothing but product of sum. So that is nothing but it is in the form of POS expression, right? So this POS expression specifies a group of OR gates and AND gates. Is it right or wrong? Just check it. So this specifies the OR gates and OR gates, that is nothing but here we'll have the sum terms and product terms, right? In this expression we are having the two terms. The first thing is sum terms and the second thing is product terms. So product term is nothing but this is, and the sum term is nothing but this is. So sum terms, how we define that? By using OR operator, right? So product terms we can define by using AND operator. So like this way, this POS expression specifies a group of OR gates for the sum terms and followed by AND gates to produce the product terms. Okay, so in this NOR implementation, whatever we are having the expression in that which operators we are having, that is OR and AND operators, that will be completely converted to the NOR and NOR implementation. Okay, so this NOR implementation is nothing but we can convert OR and implementation to the NOR implementation. Okay, so this expression generally consisting of AND gates and OR gates. If you want to design this expression into logic diagram, so then we will get the expression in the form of and OR gates, right? So we need to convert that and OR gates into NOR gates by using some graphic symbols. Okay, so completely it is similar to the NAND transformation, except that now we use the POS expression. Okay, so in that we are using the SOP, here we are using the POS expression. Okay, so now we will see that some rules for obtaining the NOR implementation. How we will obtain this NOR implementation? We will follow some rules. the first rule is nothing but here it is similar to the three step NAND rule. So in the same of whatever we are having the steps in NAND implementation, so here also we are having the three steps as the same way in NAND implementation. Okay, so it is similar to the three step NAND rule. So here except the first thing is except POS form. Okay, so that is nothing but the first rule, whether the expression is in POS or not, check it. Okay, so next, that the simplified expression must be in the form of product of sums and the terms for the first level NOR gates are the sum terms. Okay, so that is nothing but what is the first thing, we have to check it that the expression may be in POS or not. Okay, so if it is in POS form, then we need to convert NOR gates. Okay, that is the first point. And the next is nothing but any term or any variable we are having, that means a term with a single variable like this. A term with a single variable requires a one input NOR gate. Okay, so any single variable or any term consists of single variable, it requires one input NOR gate, or otherwise we can mention that is inverter or complement, inverter gate, or maybe complemented. Okay, complemented and directly complemented and applied directly to the second level NOR gate. Okay, so in the first step we are in just observe this NAND implementation. In the first step we are checking SOP or not. In the second step what we have to do, whatever we are having the AND gates and OR gates, that will be converted into the NAND gates like this. NAND gates, here also we are using the NAND or invert. That means this is generally we can call it as the NAND gate, two graphic symbols of NAND gate. Okay, just check it, graphic symbols, you can understand that function. Just check it, this function is equals to f is equals to a into b into c whole complement. That is nothing but whole complement in the form of product term is nothing but that is equal to NAND gate na. So that's why this is two graphic symbol of NAND gate. Okay, so this is NAND gate and this is also NAND gate and this is also NAND gate. So while coming to the single variable, what we have to do, so just now I explained. So for the single variable what we have to do here, that is nothing but we have to take one input NOR gate or inverter gate or complement we have to apply, right? So that's why I can apply it here for this single variable E complement. Directly I can take it as complement term. Okay, that is the second step. And the next third step what we have to do, so in the NAND gates completely we can convert it as the total circuit diagram we completely converted into the NAND gates. That means here single complement whatever we are having the single variable, that I can complement it into NAND gate. Okay, so that is the third step. So here also we can take it as the third step is a second way to implement a function with NOR gates would be used to the expression for the complement of the function in product of terms. Okay, so this two level implementation function is nothing but that if may be converted into the complement form. So after that complement we can convert it into the purely NOR gates. Okay, so this is the three rules for this NOR implementation. Okay, so and also one more rule is here that is very important, that is nothing but to obtain for suppose if you are taking any expression that is in the form of SOP, this is directly we are taking as POS. So by using any expression that may be in SOP, okay, if you are having any expression is in the form of SOP by using NOR implementation, but we cannot simplify that SOP form in NOR implementation, right? So for that purpose you can check it first, this is in POS expression or SOP expression. So that may be clear it is in SOP form. Okay, if it is in SOP form, what we have to do means, so if you have the Boolean expression in SOP form means first you can apply the complement. Okay, if the expression may be in SOP, just you can apply the first complement for that. Okay, complement for that, automatically the function it converts into the POS. Okay, so in previous class already we discussed that is complement of SOP is nothing but POS, complement of POS is nothing but SOP. Okay, so this is the general rules we have to implement. Okay, so and another way, another procedure also we are having to convert NOR implementation, that is nothing but by using KMap. Okay, so how to simplify this KMap means, to obtain the simplified POS form in a KMap, it is necessary to combine the zeros zeros in the map, then the complement function we are getting. Okay, so that complement function, again we are applying the complement, for that will convert it into the normal form. So like this. So just observe here, NAND implementation, this is the another method, that is nothing but by using KMap. So what we have to do in KMap, so just we have whatever the highlighted functions we are having, just represent the cell in represent in KMap, that is cell having 1, and whatever the remaining cells we are having, so that means it can be represented as zeros. So you can grouping that zero cells, so how many quarters and how many doubles will be possible, just check it. After that, simplified the function, will get one, f equals to, directly will get the one boolean function. Okay, in the previous case we are not getting directly boolean function, for that purpose we can simplify the KMap. Okay, after getting the KMap you can simplify that into logic diagram. Okay, so after logic diagram we'll get, so what is the next procedure? So the next procedure is nothing but, once we are getting the boolean function, the following the rules will be this one. Okay, you will follow the rules will be these three. Okay, so this is the KMap rules, and this is the normal, if you are having directly expression will be there, boolean function, you can follow these rules. Okay, so now we will take one example for this. Okay, so how to implement NOR gates means, I can consider here one example, by using that I can implement by in NOR gates. Okay, so here we'll have the f is equals to a plus b into c plus d into e. Directly this is in the form of POS notation, right? So directly I can take it as, here a b in between will have the sum term, so sum term means we can represent it as OR gate. Okay, so in the form of c plus d, this is also having the sum term, so we can express in the form of OR gate. But here it is a single variable, directly I am taking it as without gate. Okay, so in between these three terms, 1 2 3, so this is a plus b and this is c plus d and it is e. So in between these three terms, which operator we are having? AND operator. AND operator is nothing but, that is product. So I can take it as, logic diagram will be like this, f is equals to a plus b into c plus d into e. Okay, so this is the general logic diagram for this expression. Now we have to do, what is the next step? OR or AND gates will have in logic diagram, that must and should convert it into the NOR gates. That means I can connect here, I can convert here this OR gate into NOR gates, and I can convert this AND gate into NOR gate. Okay, so how we convert means, in the form of graphic symbols we are using here. Okay, so first I can take it as complement for this OR and AND. So this is a and this is b. Directly we are having the expression will be in a plus b. So for that I can apply the complement, that is equal to the NOR gate. This logic diagram is nothing but, this gate symbol we can represent it as OR gate na. So and the next one CD. So this is also having the OR expression. So directly we'll apply the complement. So for these two complements is completed. For the single variable, what is the second rule we are having? So for single variable we have to apply the complement or inverter gate. So I can directly apply here complement. So that is nothing but E complement I am taking. So in between these three terms, which operator we are having? AND operator, right? So AND operator is nothing but, here what is the AND operator of the graphic symbol of in terms of NOR gate means, we will check it. Okay, now we have to convert this AND into, already these three are converted into NOR gates, right? This is also NOR gate, we can represent it. This is NOR gate now, and this is also NOR gate. And for single variable we'll follow the second rule, that is complement. And for this also we have to apply the NOR gate now. So how to apply the NOR gate means, by using graphic symbols. Actually this is in AND symbol. Okay, so what is the graphic symbol of NOR gate means, you can check it here in the form of AND. So if you are apply the complement for this AND, the expression is in the form of a plus b plus c whole complement. right? So what is the NOR gate expression generally? NOR function is nothing but a plus b whole complement, right? So here also check it, a plus b plus c complement. For these three variables we'll get the function becomes like this. For the two variables we'll get the function becomes like this. Okay, so I can use this gate in the place of and. Okay, why? Because means I can convert this into and. This is without complement is nothing but it look like and gate, right? So just I can apply the complement for this and gate directly, it will be called it as NOR gate. Okay, this is our f function. Now check it, is it f function, is it some PYS form or not? Just check it. F is equals to, this function is nothing but a plus b complement, and this function is nothing but c plus d complement, and this is directly e complement. So generally what is the function for this? F is equals to this function, that is nothing but a plus b plus c whole complement, right? By using this formula we can simplify these inputs. Okay, so what is the a input here? That is a plus b complement. In between two terms will have the sum. So next c plus d complement plus e complement. So for this whole complement will have a plus b plus c whole complement. Now simplify this part. F is equals to a plus b complement. So apply each and every term for this complement. So r will be converted to the and. So c plus d complement whole complement into e complement whole complement. So now simplify this part again. So a complement whole complement means we'll get a. So like this way we'll write it. So in the same way what we are giving the input expression, we'll get the same, right? A plus b into c plus d into e. So that is nothing but this is one type of NOR gate. Again I can convert purely NOR gate. What is the third rule? We have to convert purely NOR gates. That means all gates will be converted to the NOR. So this is also NOR and this is also NOR. Now we will convert e and this f function. So I can convert it into complete NOR gates. So a b and this is c d, and for this e I can take it as single NOR gate variable. You can express like this. Sorry, NOR gate, right? So here we are giving the e input. So then we'll get the expression becomes, here also I am taking NOR gate. Okay, I can convert here complement into directly NOR gate, and here and, that means whatever we are having the two graphic symbol of NOR gate, I can convert it into the normal NOR gate. Okay, so here this function becomes a plus b complement, c plus d complement, and this is e complement. Here we'll get what is the function becomes this one. F is equals to, generally what is a NOR gate function? A plus b plus c whole complement, right? So for this we can simplify this rule. So a plus b complement plus c plus d complement plus e complement whole complement. So in the same way we'll get the expression. Okay, so f is equals to a plus b complement whole complement plus, sorry, plus will be converted. Once apply the complement for this OR function, then we'll get the product term. So c plus d complement whole complement into e complement whole complement. So then we'll get f is equals to a plus b into c plus d into e. Okay, so just check it, is it equal or not? So as it's equal, so we'll follow the three rules are this one. So the first rule is nothing but whether it is PYS expression or not, we need to check it. After that, converting after that we'll check it the PYS expression, then we'll go for the whatever the single variable we are having in the function, that will be converted into the complement. Okay, so after that we'll go for the, that means single variable, for this remaining variables will also apply the complement. So here also we are converting the complement, and here also we are converting the complement. So directly we can apply for single variable, we can apply the complement. Okay, so after simplifying the expression we'll get the same input. Okay, so after the third step, this is the second rule, and what is the third rule means purely we can convert that circuit diagram into NOR inverters. Okay, NOR implementation. So this is the complete explanation about NOR implementation. For suppose if you are having the K-map function, so then you can follow the same AND rule. Okay, So what is the same procedure will having what is the procedure will having in NAND implementation for the K-map? So the same procedure we will follow, but in the place of NAND gate we will take it as NOR gates. Okay, so this is the NAND and NOR implementation. So now we'll go for the next topic, that is nothing but don't care conditions. Don't care conditions. Okay, so here this don't care conditions is nothing but one of the very important and useful concept in simplifying the output expression using K-map. Okay. So for suppose if you are having any K-map expression or Boolean expression, so we need to implement that into K-map. Okay, so compulsory we need to follow the SOP form or POS form rules for simplifying K-map, right? So for this don't care condition is nothing but here in it's very important topic actually. In this K-map, for simplifying the output expression using K-map is the concept of don't cares. Okay, so generally the don't care condition can help us to form a larger group of cells. What is the use of don't care conditions means? This can help us to form a larger group of cells. Nothing but we have to simplifying in a K-map. So that means larger group of cells means it is help to forming a quarter or to forming a octet, like that we can forming the cells. Okay, so that means mostly it can forms the larger group of cells. Okay, that means it will be combining the maybe 4 group cells or maybe 8 group of cells. Okay, not single ones and not doubles. It may be try to grouping the more number of cells, one or more number of cells. Okay, so that is the use of this don't care conditions. So actually this don't care cell can be represented by a cross, can be indicated as or represented. This don't care cell can be represented by a cross symbol. Okay, so in generally whatever the expression we are having that may be in the form of SOP. So to simplify that SOP expression in K-map, what we have to use in the cell representation means that is 1, right? For SOP we are indicating in the cell that is 1, right? So for POS expression we are indicating the 0, right? Like this way for don't care condition the cell represented by this cross connection in K-maps. Okay, so that means what is the meaning of this means it is a invalid condition. Okay, so this is invalid condition, we can mention that cross connection. Okay, so this don't care conditions allow us to replace the empty cell of a K-map. For suppose the cell consists of like this. So here we'll have the one quarter is possible and one double is possible. So here just observe here these two are empty cells, no? So this don't care condition can helps to that empty cells represented by the cross condition. Okay, cross connection, that is nothing but we cannot use these two cells, right? This is two are invalid conditions. These two cells are invalid cells. Okay, so these don't care conditions allow us to replace the empty cell of a K-map to form a grouping of the variables. Okay, for suppose the K-map is like this. Okay, like this we are having the K-map. Okay, so what we have to do means here what is the main theme of main use of don't care condition, that is nothing but that cells these don't care conditions can help us to form a larger group of cells. Larger group of cells means it can be forming the one group. This don't care condition can helps to form a one group. So how it forms means here I am representing these three are don't care conditions actually, right? So I can represent here one don't care condition and here also, here also. So just check it, this is one type of one of quarter group, right? So these 4 cells once combined what we will get, so that is nothing but quarter group. Okay, that means so here while grouping of cells we can consider a don't care. cell as 1 or 0, we can also ignore that cell. Okay na? So that means if you don't care conditions are allow replace that cell of a K map to form a grouping of the variables. Grouping of the variables is nothing but like this. If you have any don't care condition while grouping that quarter, or while grouping that double, or while grouping that octet, so you can grouping like this. Okay, you can grouping with don't care cell also. Okay, so which is larger than that of forming a groups without don't cares. Okay, so while forming group of cells, we can consider a don't care also. While grouping of cells, we can consider this don't care also. Okay, so for 1 we can represent it as SOP, and for 0 we can represent it as POS. That whatever the expression we are taking SOP or POS. So if you are consider the K map is like this. So here we'll have the representation like this. The cell representation is maybe like this. So here we'll have the expression zeros we can grouping means this is in the form of POS expression. Right? This is 1 is nothing but we can represent it as SOP. So here you can grouping like this. That means these don't care conditions can groups of the SOP expression and also POS expression. Okay, so this is that means what is the use of don't care condition. So what is the use of means we can grouping that cells with the help of SOP expression or POS expression also. That means we need to simplify that larger group of cells. That is a major thing of don't care condition. That means this invalid condition also some helps to group the quarter cells or maybe octet cells. Okay, that maybe also it pairs with double also like this. So sometimes the don't care conditions also helps to form the larger group of cells. Okay, that means we also consider that don't care condition for grouping the cells in some cases. Okay, so and also one more rule we are having in that, if you are having SOP expression, for that having don't case like this. Okay, so for this expression we are having the don't case, right? This is in SOP expression. For this grouping we are matching the one don't care condition with quarter group. So what happens means this can be whatever the expression we are getting for this grouping of these cells, we are getting one expression, right? After simplifying these 4 cells we'll get the one expression. That expression may be in the form of SOP. If you need to convert that SOP into POS expression by keeping this don't case as they are and writing this missing and missing min terms. Okay, whatever the missing min terms we are having in that means this one and this one, this one. So this min terms of the SOP form as the max terms of the POS form. Okay, so while grouping this don't care condition with SOP, okay, so then we'll get, after simplifying this octet group or quarter group whatever we are having, while matching that don't care condition will form one group. After simplifying that group we'll get one expression that directly we can say that expression in the form of SOP. But we need to get that expression if you want to convert that expression into POS. Okay, so what we have to do means whatever the missing terms we are having in K map, directly you can place that in the place of min terms, you can place that max terms. That means here 1 1 1 1, these are all min terms cells, right? So whatever the missing terms we are having these 3 cells, directly you can place it as max terms. Max terms is nothing but we can represent it as zeros. In similarly for the POS expression. Okay, so for the POS function having don't case like this. Okay, this don't case can be converted to the SOP form. Okay, if you want to convert this POS into SOP form, whatever the missing max terms we are having in that, like this, whatever the missing max terms will have in K map, this missing max terms will be replaced by min terms. Here 1 and here 1 and here 1. So we can simply set that expression in the form of SOP expression. Okay, so let us see one example for this don't care condition. So the given expression is like this: M of some 1, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Okay, so plus D of 4. Okay, so this is the K map function. So what we given means here, just check it first. Here D is nothing but that is don't care, and small m is nothing but already you know that is min terms. Capital M is nothing but that is max term. Some of the times they given like this also, here some symbol, or maybe sometimes they given like this pi symbol. Some symbol is nothing but that is SOP expression, we can represent it as min terms, that is equal to 1. Okay, with the cell represented by the 1, and pi is nothing but that is product of some expression, that means it will be represented as only max terms. Max term means in the K map we can represented by the cell is zeros, right? So here we'll have the directly that is in the form of min terms. Okay, so the given the problem is like this: f is equals to small m of some function and plus d of 4. Here the given directly don't care condition is nothing but we can represent like this, they can represent like this: d of some numbers, the given cell numbers. That means in the representation of cell with respect to that cell you can represent the don't care condition. Okay, so now we'll see that. So here the for this expression we need to consider how much of variable K map. Okay, so that means how much of variable we need to consider here means, just check it how many numbers we are having up to. That means 14 means we are consider as this is 15, that means 4 variable K map we need to require, right here. So that is nothing but here 0 to will have the totally 14 values means what is the possibilities, we are having 14 possibility of K map means that is equal to the 4 variable K map. It requires totally 16 cells it has, right? So directly I will go with the 4 variable K map. In that we'll get the 14 possibilities. For 3 variable K map, check it direct, in that we'll have only 8 cells, but how to represent 11, 12, 13, 14, right? For that purpose I can go for the 4 variable K map. Okay, so in that we can consider what are the variables we are having means, here they didn't mention which variable we are having, so you can take it as that's your wish, a b c d or xyz or wxyz, like that you can take it. Okay, I can take it as here a b c d. Okay, so just represent here 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 0, sorry 1 1 1 0. Okay, so here the cell numbers we can represent it as already they given which cells are having min terms means 1 5 6. So just represent 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 and 14 15. Okay, so now already we will have min terms possibilities, which cells are having min terms means 1. Min terms is nothing but always it is in the form of SOP. SOP can represent it as cell represented with 1, right? So that's why I can represent it with 1 in this cell, and next 5 and next 6 and next 11 where it is here, and 12 13 and 14. Okay, so while coming to the don't care cell, that is nothing but don't care condition having the cell is 4. That means don't care which is which representation, that is cross representation, right? So this is the expression. So now grouping the cells. What is the next step after indicating the min terms and the don't case? What is the next step? We need to grouping the cells, right? So first, what is a major thing means, we need to grouping a larger number of cells. We need to group a larger number of cells. So how it will groups means, here any octet is possible actually. Just check it, is there any octet is possible? There is no 8 cells directly, right? There is no 8 adjacent cells, that's why we cannot form the octet here. Now the next step is quarter. Quarter is nothing but 4 cells, just now I explained. So here don't care also possibility with grouping the cells, right? If any adjacent cell we are having in that don't care condition for this behind SOP and PYS expressions. Okay, so if any don't care condition will be possible for that SOP expression or PYS expression, we can match that. Okay, we can grouping that. So like this. This is three possibilities we are having for SOP, and one more don't care condition we are having, that is nothing but while grouping this we'll get the one expression, right? So this is one possibility, and just check it here. Here we are having the 2 ones, and here we'll have the 2 ones. That means we'll have the opposite faces. Okay, so the next thing is here and here. one double is possible, right? So and here we'll have one so this is single. Directly we are taking single one expression. Directly we can have whatever the expression we are having, we need to consider that. Okay, so now simplify the first part, that is I am taking quarter first. So these are quarter is nothing but what are the cell numbers we are having? 4, 5, 12, 13. Okay, so first we need to write 4 for that. 0 1 0 0 0 1 0 0. Okay, so A complement B, C complement, D complement. Okay, so now coming to the next one, fifth one, 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. So A complement B, C complement D. Next coming to the 12, 1 1 0 0. That means A B, C complement, D complement. Next coming to the 1 1 0 1. A B 0 1 is nothing but C complement D. So here D complement means always it's variable. You can cancel the terms. So C complement, and here B is normal variable. There is no variable here. There is no complement variable for this. So directly we can take it as here also A complement A, that will be cancelled. Then we'll get the expression becomes B C complement. This is the one quarter group. Now coming to the another quarter is there, that is nothing but we have another quarter 6 14 and 4 12, right? So one more quarter will possible in that, that is 4 12 and 6 14. 4 12 6 14. Okay, so now find it this one. So 4 is nothing but 0 1 0 0, A complement B, C complement, D complement, and for 12 we'll have the A B C complement, D complement, 1 1 0 0. And next coming to the 6, 0 1 1 0 0 1 0, sorry 1 0. Next coming to the 14, 1 1 1 0, that means 1 1 1 0. So here D complement is, and here C complement is variable changes, so they can cancel it. B is not changed here, directly can take it, and A is also changed, you can cancel that. So these are the two. And the next one more single one we are having, directly we are taking that expression. Single one is nothing but, so there is no another cell, another adjacent cell with that, so no need to cancel the terms. Directly what is the expression we are having, cell number, directly you can write it 1 0 and 1 1. 1 0 is nothing but A B complement and C D, 1 1. Okay, so this is that expression. And coming to the double expression, we need to solve it for this. So I can write it here, double. So double expression is nothing but 0 0 0 1. That means A complement B complement C complement D. And next for this fifth one, 0 1 0 1. So A complement B, C D complement. So D complement cancel, and C complement cancel, and B complement cancel. We'll get the expression becomes, just check it, is it right or wrong. So first one is double for that column number is 1 and 5 actually. So write it one expression, 0 0 1, that means A complement B complement C complement D, that is correct. And next for 5, 0 1, that means A complement B, and again 0 1, C complement D actually, sorry I did a mistake here. So C complement D, so here D is not cancelled, I can rewrite here. So for double I can write it here, that is nothing but 1 5. So A complement B complement C complement D, and for 5 A complement B C complement D. So here B complement only cancel, the remaining terms will be same. So A complement C complement D. Now writing the expression becomes like this. So we need to add all the prime implicants. F is equals to first quarter, what is the result? B C complement plus, coming to the second expression, second prime implicant result, B D complement plus writing the single prime implicant A B complement C D, A B complement C D, plus next double prime implicant is nothing but A complement C complement D. So this is the final expression. So This is the don't care condition concept. That means we need to match the cells with don't care also. That means we are having one possibility with matching the don't care condition also. Okay na. So this is the complete explanation about in the second unit we'll have the K-map, right? In the second unit we'll have two units. Okay, in that first unit is minimization, that is completely related to the K-map. So up to this, that K-map minimization is completed. So in the next class we are going to start the next unit, that is combinational circuits. Okay, so we'll start that in next unit. Okay, thank you.